Hello, hello, hello. So you're at Mystical Readings with Santabella, and this is a redo, right? Yesterday there was no sound, so today hopefully there's sound for you. All right. I had my headphones or my mic on, and I think that it wasn't working yesterday, so that was kind of what happened. All right. So it's interesting because your horoscope is a little different today, which is fine. Things change every day, right? So the central issue is like secrets. This is like the book of secrets for me. This is secrets. Some of you might be thinking about going back to school or going back and changing, like learning things for your job, that kind of thing. Um, I have a group of people that it looks like, and I'm just going to say it, it looks like there's issues with dealing with addiction with a child. So when I say a child, someone who's not, 4, someone who's more like 24, 44, like that. But that's what it looks like. It's like the child is in a toxic situation and the mother is trying to protect them. And this has been going on for a while. This isn't new, but I think it's like, it could even be like a relapse where they've been going through this before, and then the kid says that they're clean and they're really not. They start like using again. That's for one group of people. That's what I'm seeing. And there's like fighting and arguing going around because this does come out, but it's a secret, or it's trying to be a secret. For others of you, I have going to court, court issues, legal issues, especially in the sign of Cancer. The sign of Cancer is going to be important for you. Especially if it's child support, a divorce, or a custody issue. The sign of Cancer is going to be important, or the month of June. And then we have like either an announcement of a birth or a baby shower. There's a celebration around a birth, a big announcement. It could be a wedding, but it looks more like a birth to me. All right. And then some of you are making a big decision when it comes to love or relationship. So this has been like rocky for a while. And it's like you need to make a decision and it needs to come to an end. And there's been some sneakiness. There's been some deceit in the relationship and it needs to come to an end. For others of you, communication actually looks better in the house. So like in the family, talking and getting more communicative with each other, it looks better. But I'm still seeing that, like, this would be one person, which would be like whoever's not the addict that's stressed out. And this is for Aries, Leo, and Sag. I don't think I said that. And please make sure to follow the page and subscribe. Sorry. But this is like for one person would be really stressed out about this, and the other one would be like the drunken one or the one with addiction that's causing the stress and the worry over here. But there's a lot about stress and addiction. And it's very interesting because I usually don't have readings like this. I mean, there's good communication coming and there's a birth or an announcement of someone that's pregnant. So that's kind of, good news. But there's a lot around addiction with you guys for you fire signs. Interesting. And then you get the message and a message of concern again. Again, this rough pathway, and this could be around your occupation or your work. So you might get something at work that you're not expecting, or you might get something at work that makes you want to question staying there or getting a new job. And then we have uncertainty, doubt, even anger, just wanting to scream. And I feel like this is someone who just wants to scream. And especially if this has to do with love or relationships. And then there's going to be a shakeup. I feel like it's going to come to a head. It's going to come to an end. And then just getting busy and moving forward, getting motivated and getting yourself together. And then you're like playing the waiting game for some of you. And then you also need to stand your ground. So don't back down, stand your ground. And then we have the morte. So this is like the death. And this is like the death of a relationship. It's the ending of a big cycle it needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an end. Like I'm drawn to this like flame. Like the flame needs to just be put out. It needs to come to an end. And you have a nemesis as well. So be careful, be aware of what's around you, of who's around you, because someone is not actually like a friend. They might say they're a friend, they're not. They're about to stab you in the back. And this is like almost like the tower, like the shit's gonna hit the fan. Like there's fire everywhere. And it's funny because you guys are fire signs. There's just fire throughout everything in every reading. In every deck, I mean, there's just fire, a lot of fire. And then look, we have sobriety over here. So someone is dealing with sobriety right now. And then we have self-care. So this is taking care of yourself, making sure that you're sleeping, you're eating. And then this is support, not only support from family, especially if you're going through dealing with someone who's an addict, but also for child support. So that's those people that I saw with the legal card. This could be child support for you. And then we have like the little child. And I think that that's what that has to do with the custody or the child support. And then that false person. So that's that person who you want to be careful with, that they might seem like they're nice and they're very two-faced. So just be careful with the very two-faced person. Okay. In love, what do we have? We have release your ex. So some of you need to release your ex in order to move on to new relationships. You might be bringing the baggage into the new relationship, which is really, really bad. You shouldn't do that. And then express your love for others of you. Express your love in the relationship. And then we have for your spirit cards, remember me by the happy memories we created. We will be together again. And I am standing right next to you. And then we have for the healing. You can be responsible to people, but not for... I have to put my glasses on. I can't see. I cannot see. All right. You can be responsible to people, but not for people. How others grieve is not your business. Focus only on your grief today. I will not feel guilty about laughing and living again. So you just have to be responsible for how you're grieving and don't worry about how anybody else is grieving, basically. Okay. So yeah, the reading was completely different than yesterday. Very interesting, which again, on a day-to-day basis, you know, these things change. And that's why I do it at least once a week, because everything changes. And there's also free will. So, you know, no matter what the cards say, you can always change it by your own free will. So there's also that. All right, guys. So I will see you soon. And thanks for listening. And please let me know how it resonates with you in the comments below. And don't forget to follow the page if you're on Facebook and subscribe if you're on YouTube. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.